About something that you just said. You guys say that President Biden does not want to raise taxes on anyone making less than $400,000 a year. But there's a new Fox poll that finds 83% of registered voters are noticing bills for groceries and everyday items increasing. So how is that any different than a new tax?
Well, look, and when you say, can you give me a little bit more? Like, what's the...
Well, the supply chain is all backed up. There are bottlenecks, empty shelves, prices going up. People are paying more. And so how is that any different than a new tax?
So I would say this, we're dealing with a historic and evolving pandemic that is impacting our economy, right? We have seen it for the past year and a half. That's what people have been dealing with. And it is having an outsized impact on our global supply chain. And the president understands how much a squeeze it is when families see their prices rise. And so he understands that, and that's why we've been using every tool in our tool belt to make sure that we deal with that in a real way, so that people understand that the president is doing everything that he can to deal with those issues. So there's a couple of things. So we got to think about the progress that we've made on how far we've come for the mess that we inherited from the previous president. We've already averaged 600,000 jobs, which I mentioned at the top. Those are jobs per month, compared to just 60,000 before we came in. That's almost 5 million total in 8 months. We've increased economic growth projection for 2021 and more than have new unemployment claims. So we're in a different place than where we were before the president came into office. And so we're going to continue building on basically the American Rescue Plan. This is why we're trying to pass the president's domestic. So I would say this, we're dealing with a historic and evolving pandemic that is impacting our economy, right? We have seen it for the past year and a half. That's what people have been dealing with. And it is having an outsized impact on our global supply chain.